The Wildwood Sanitarium was built in 1900 and bought by Dr. John Henderson and Dr. Carol Perry in 1903. The two doctors went to college for osteopathy, a branch of medicine that emphasizes the treatment of medical disorders through manipulation and massage of bones, joints, and muscles. Dr. Henderson, along with his partner Dr. Perry and a staff of 3 nurses, Bertha, Agnes, and Sue, spent 7 years preparing the building to house 12 full-time patients along with people seeking treatments in their renovated bathhouse located in the basement. When it was opened as a holistic private hospital in 1909, they offered cold baths, hot baths, electric battery baths, light bath therapy, and other homeopathic treatments. They treated all types of patients with various ailments and drug addiction. Alcoholism, mental issues, or they needed treatment for other non-contagious disease were all welcome. The doctors were eventually forced by the state to open up as a sanitarium to treat tuberculosis in 1923 due to the pandemic at the time. Dr. Henderson passed away in 1941 and it was owned by his family until 1946. Dr. Perry also passed in 1941. He was only 56. Both doctors had been married while Dr. Perry had no children. Dr. Henderson had 3 but lost 2 of them, but had been married twice. His first wife had passed away. The early 1950s, the building became 3 apartments and stayed apartments for 30 years, and afterwards was owned by different families and had sat vacant a couple of times. The building was bought by the Wagatha family in 2017, which is now currently an active restoration project, funded by being open for paranormal investigations. And I'm here, solo, doing an overnight to see if I see anything paranormal. This is the Wildwood Sanitarium in Salamanca, New York. I am spending an overnight here to see if I find any paranormal activity. I'm spending an overnight solo, alone. And this is a crawl space under the porch. That's all that is. And there's the basement further back in there, a window in the basement. Here's another part of it. Here's a basement, another basement window. On the side of the house. Here's another side. Must be that's a cellar door, basement door to the outside. Don't need to use that. You have to access the basement from the inside. South side of the building. And the north side of the building. And that's an old shed, part of the property. Now I'm going to go inside and try to film the whole inside of the building with nightshot and see if it's bright enough to illuminate everything. Now, for a night shot. There's night shot. That's just a closet with various odds and ends, cleaning equipment, rooms, vacuum cleaner, etc. type stuff. This is the main living room, I guess. This is the kitchen. This is the refrigerator. And this is all my camping gear that I always bring in with me, always, as usual. And there's my computer on the table. And this is the kitchen. Kitchen sink. It's got a microwave. Well, I forgot to turn the light off here. I've got to turn this light off down here. Always something you forget. I'll turn this light off down here. These basement lights off. This one here. And I'm going to film the entire basement in the dark. I don't know where the switch is for this. Over here. Always the lights on. Just unscrew that a bit. There. I'm going to turn this off. So I can do it truly, film it all in night shot. There we go. Now back to where I was. Now, tripped over something here. Now that I got those lights off, yep. Bedroom. That's the other way. This way. That was the other stairs. So I might as well film the whole basement now. From this stairway. Let's see how that goes there. There's the whole basement right here. Pretty neat. There's the other stairs going up. Here's the other room. What I call the medical room here. That looks like it. Not much to see. I need a stronger light. Stronger infrared. Nightshot light's what I need. But it's better than nothing. Already been in here. This is the bath house. The bath. The hydrotherapy or bath treatment room. Yeah. This is neat. It's so neat here. I love these things. I love these basements. These old buildings. They're so neat. They're so neat. Chairs down here to sit in. There's basement windows there. Stepping in on the stuff. Bicycle. Basement window. And one here, this is where I just went up. Maybe. I think so. Go back around here to get me to the other one. The other stairwell. That's the stairway I just come in. Another basement window. This is what they call the medical room. There's the other stairway right there. There's the hydrotherapy room again. There's two more basement windows over here. Another basement window. Yeah, there's the stairs there. Just came through here. Good enough. That the other one? I think this might be the other one. Yep. So I already did the whole basement now. I do this. Yeah, that's the other stairway I just filmed going up and down. Make sure I get all the first floor here. There's the kitchen again. Got a gas stove, table, sink, microwave. That's where I've been. And back to the living room area with all my camping gear. Now I'm going. I think I got the whole first floor, huh? Nope. Here's one room here, one bedroom. Donated doll. Windows. A broken mirror. Donated toys, dolls. It's got a bed in it. It's got two beds in it. It's got a little table. Well, that's a little box. Nice type of table. Small seat. Here's the first floor bathroom. Sink, toilet, and shower. And 3 mirrors in it. Now for another bedroom here. Or a Small den room, I guess. It's got a cabinet. It's got some shelves. Got a bookcase with shelves. Got a window out to the outside. Coat hang rack. And another bookcase. Shelves with shelves in it. And this is the stairway leading upstairs where I'm going next. I got all the first floor. Yeah, I think so. I went all the way around here to there. Then I came back here. Here's a nice couch right here in the living room. Light bulbs from the original building, from that are original to the building. Let's see here. I guess that's it. And that's upstairs. So now it's time to go upstairs and explore upstairs. And film upstairs. Off to the left. Got a small den room here with some donated dolls. 2 windows. And an old-fashioned pendulum clock. Small bookcase. 3 chairs. Another bookcase. And over here, a little hallway, and then here's like a dining room. How's that showing up there? Outside windows. Now this here is another room, another den type room. Turn it like that. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Takes a while to focus. There's a cabinet. There's a small table. Some chairs. Another small table with a table lamp. And here's the bed. And a window. And over here is the doll room. Let's see here. Lots and lots of donated dolls. Come on, focus camera. On one distance, there you go. Which is hard for the camera to do when you got multiple distances. This is a bed in here. There's a shelf with dolls, lots and lots of dolls on it. Outside window. Lots and lots of donated dolls. A baby crib. Two baby cribs. Three baby cribs. More donated dolls. A small couch filled with dolls. Other donated toys too. There's a small cabinet. More dolls up there. Another outside window. 3 outside windows actually. And so, that's the doll room. Okay. Now, in here, this is a stairway to upstairs. That's a downstairs stairway. Is another room with a cabinet in it. Chest of drawers, countertop drawers. That's just an upper. That's a sink there. This is a Ouija board room. Another window. This is a stairway. Another small set of shelves. I just came through here. There's this bedroom, bed, donated dolls and other toys. Outside window. Stairway. I already get this. Yeah, already got this. Let's go all the way around, make sure I didn't miss anything here. And I'll go upstairs and film the upstairs. Already got this, didn't I? The other stairway. Another dining table. Yeah, I got that. Get this. That's the dog room. Looks like I got everything. The stairway there. Which one did I come up? Which stairway did I come up? You might have come up this one. But I need to go up higher. Okay, the stairwell to upstairs. Be another room up there. Let's see here. Try to see if there's a way up there. I don't know the way I get up there. That's the one that came up. Went around about here. Yeah, I got everything just about on this floor. Yeah. Going around now. This. One of these has a door. To the attic. It's got to be over here somewhere. Might it be here? Looking for it. I'm just going in circles here. It's going in circles here. Yeah, it's just there's more than one doorway leads to the next room. The rooms are very small in these old houses. Very small. I gotta find that door. Yes. I guess that's about it. I'm just going to have to find that other spot. A little bit later, we'll go back downstairs here. Maybe it's down here. Yeah. Already did this. This is my This is the living room where all my caving, all my camping stuff is. So I'm gonna end this clip and I'll find that other spot later, a little bit later. Find it with my regular light and see better. Now I found what I missed. By the way, before I show that, before I record that, I'm gonna record this other stairwell. It goes down. To the first floor. For the sake of completeness, I got both stairwells of the basement. This is the outside door that's supposed to stay locked. It's got some lawn equipment in it, rakes and stuff. So this doesn't go to the main part of the first floor. Now I can go up and film the two parts I missed earlier. Up here to this third floor, or second floor, third floor actually. Here's this bedroom here, nice big bed, chairs. Air conditioning unit, windows, small table, small closet, do-do-do-do-do. Back to what they call the medical room. And here is the chimney area. Where the old chimney is. And there's a window. And this is the underside of the roof here. Inside the underside of the roof. That's what it looks like. That's this. And now for a look up toward the attic. Through this door. Come off, sure. Don't come off there. Get that fabric back down there. There we go. This is a small closet, and part of the ceiling's been, the closet is moved, so you can see up into the attic there. The attic is closed because it's unstable to walk in, but that's it, part of it anyway. I'll put that back later. Yeah. And this is, of course, what they call the medical room. It's not original to the building, but it is rumored, it is said to have been used as a medical room with some plastic skeletons and scale to weigh on, and the scale doesn't work, and a cabinet, and a lamp on a stand lamp, whatever you call it, and a small examination table that was brought in afterwards. That. Like these two bedrooms, it's got a big bed in it. I don't know if I filmed this earlier. It's got a big bed and two big windows. Small nightstand, I guess, a chair. There's outside. View of the outside. There's the other small closet. Now I've got everything. I filmed the entire building inside a nightshot. Is that the right one? I don't think so. It's the other stairs, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. No, that's the other stairs here. Two stairwells. You're not familiar with the layout of the building. Can be a little challenging to navigate in the dark. when you're going by night shot. Here's the other stairwell. That's the upstairs kitchen sink. And I go back down the other stairwell to get to the living room. Get to the kitchen on the first floor and the living room. That's down into the basement, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's down in the basement. It gets me back to the kitchen. There's another stairwell down to the basement. And this is back to the living room. Now I've completely filmed the entire building inside with night shot. And for the sake of completeness, I'll make a quick video of the entire building with regular camera light. Regular camera light, which shows very clearly. Now, for the sake of completeness, I'm going to film the whole inside of the house with regular camera light. This is the living room. And this is all my camping gear that I always bring with me as usual. And there's my computer on the table. There's one of my camera lights on the chair. There's lots of names of ghost and paranormal hobbyists signed all over the certain areas in here. This is the kitchen, the refrigerator, and there's a sink, and there's a microwave, there's a gas stove, and this is a little hallway to a upstairs and downstairs stairwell, which I will be exploring and filming with my regular camera light. There's a door to the outside. A little later on, there's another stairwell down to the basement. And now, nice couch here. That's a closet, all signed up, tagged up by paranormal and ghost hobbyists. And this is a bedroom with 2 beds in it. And a broken mirror, and a small seat, small chair. And this is a closet. This is the first floor bathroom, only functional bathroom in the house. It's got a sink, 3 mirrors, a toilet, a shower stall. And there's my towel and wash rag hanging up. And there's all 3 mirrors. Doors tagged up inside. Not inside, just outside. Cabinets for soap and stuff. Shampoo. This is a small den room, I guess. I guess that's what you'd call it. Let's go over in here. Did I already film over here? I think I did. Yeah, I'm going to go up these stairs to the upstairs, 2nd floor. There's a 2nd floor kitchen, which is, I don't think is functional. This is a Ouija room. Ouija board room. Table lamp, countertop, old typewriter, sink, set of shelves, and this is a closet with a bunch of debris in it, and another bathroom in there. You see the sink in there. Too much debris. Too much debris. Ain't gonna go in there. That's why he has it kind of hidden off here. Owners don't want people going in there. Just a pile of debris. Nothing to see anyway. This is another bedroom. A bed in it. And another closet, small closet. Very small closet. Outside window. Cabinet with original items found on the property when the current owner bought it. And here is the doll room. Donated dolls everywhere. And there's a bed in here. Come on, camera, focus. All the dolls everywhere. Dolls, 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 and more dolls. Straw baby carriage with dolls. Old straw baby carriage with dolls in it. the heater. Another bed. Just filmed that bed. Now back this way. I filmed this old typewriter and all. Just came through here. Check this here. It's like a small den room. And there's that old clock, old pendulum clock. That's a closet with just odds and ends. Tubs, curtain racks, and all in there. Yep, outside windows. Bookcase. Downstairs to the basement, or downstairs to the first floor. There's another bed in here, another bedroom, more donated toys, including dolls. Table lamp and more dolls. I'm sure what kind of taxidermied animal head that is. Could be a bear cub, or even a grown bear, grown black bear. See there. So I guess I think I got everything now. There's another closet here. I already did that. Yeah. Always get every corner. That's what I do. Always get every corner. Don't like to miss anything. Alright. Already got all this. Good enough. Now I'm going upstairs. There's a mirror right here. Now is that openable? No, that's sealed shut. Probably leads up to the attic, which is closed. Going upstairs to the third floor. Outside window. Here's the third floor. Nice big bed in this bedroom. And it's raining again, you can hear it. You can hear it on the building. It's a small closet. Windows, 3 windows. Air conditioner. Space heater, gas heater. And that's a very small closet there. And there's another nice big bedroom. A nice big bed. And a wheelchair. A storage chest with like a sleeping bag in it and blankets. Some type of old radio, I guess. An old vacuum tube radio. More windows. Another small closet. Let me get this closet here. Yeah. There we go. Air conditioner in it. Now, this is the upstairs bathroom that doesn't work. Toilet. Come on, focus. Camera, focus. Focus on the toilet. Got that rough edge on it. And we got a sharp edge on it. Focus on the hand. Now it's focused. Now, sink, toilet, window, shower stall, and countertop with some storage space under it, storage shelves. Now into the medical room as it's supposed to be, and there are medical related items brought in later after the fact. 2 plastic skeletons, outside window, a scale that doesn't work, broken cabinet, it's a very small examination table, a chair, and here is a small closet with an opening up into the attic. And the attic's closed because it's dangerous, it's not prepared, floor is unstable, so owner's not allowing people up in there. So that's the roof. And that's what it looks like. Pretty small, I guess. Yeah. What you can see of it. Yeah. And this is the chimney. Old chimney. With the roof, obviously, put in there. And this is what the roof looks like from here. All that fiberglass insulation. It's like a flake board. It's not very sturdy. Bunch of fiberglass insulation exposed. As long as it's not disturbed and stirred up into there, it won't hurt anybody. And this is what's called a dumbwaiter to lower food down to lower floors. And that's what they call them, is dumbwaiter. Dumbwaiters. Well, that's everything upstairs. Now I'm going downstairs into the basement. And film the basement. Save the best for last. Film the basement with regular camera. I think this is the wrong stairway to go down. There's a dead end right here. First floor. Yep. There's the other stairway. Over here. Yeah. Right here. It gets me down to the first floor. And then where's that other basement? Get down here. Already filmed the kitchen and everything. Kitchen. Oh. Yep. Now here should be a way down to the basement. Let's you can get right down to it. What's this over here? That's upstairs and downstairs to the basement. So for the sake of completeness, we'll come down this stairway into the basement. Basement window. Not a true basement because it's half above ground. This here, this side. Walk into here. See all this? Old bicycle, old sewing machine. Wall trim. A donated doll. It used to be a spa. And then there's a bathtub brought in. It used to be used as a bathtub therapy. Storage room. This is the heating system. Bits, odds, and ends. Behind here, right up to here. Ductwork. Yep, that's it. Go over here. This is called the medical room. No, the autopsy room, I guess. And here, old doors, more basement level windows, ground level windows. That's the other stairway. Well, that's the one I came down, and then I'm back around to here. So I go the other way. Concrete block walls to the basement. 2 mirrors, 3 mirrors in the basement. 2 chairs. There is 7 chairs in this part of the basement. Yeah. Yeah. This goes back to here when I circulate over to here to where I've been before. And that's the entire basement. So now I'm going to go around and go up this stairs just for the sake of completion. Sake of completeness. This is the other stairway up from the basement. Goes right up to the kitchen and shows in the living room. So I go back down this stairway and come up the first one to show all the perspective. Tiny baby shoes here, and some old odds and ends up there. What have you been through here? Yeah. Okay. Let's back up this way. And that's it. There's that outside door. Another stairway to the basement. Kitchen. And living room. I'm done filming the entire inside of the building in both night shot and regular camera light. Now I'm going to record myself laying on the floor in the most haunted upstairs room, the medical room. And I'm recording myself in night shot. This room is on the 3rd floor. There, that's a good sample. Now I'm going to record myself laying on the floor in the basement, the most haunted part of the house, filming in nightshot. That's a good sample amount there. It's now the next morning, and I finished my overnight stay here at the Wildwood Sanitarium in Salamanca, New York. I didn't notice any paranormal activity all night, and I had a very enjoyable stay here. I had a wonderful quiet night, and I enjoyed my stay here very much. This concludes my stay at the Wildwood Sanitarium in Salamanca, New York.